had one of the best matches of her career. I
I
thought
see. I
Charlotte and
still
Becky had good stuff. I thought the chemistry was there. I thought it was a really good match, and I really enjoyed it. I thought the chemistry was great, and then they added the end with Becky going after Charlotte. I thought it was perfect.
see. I still kind of this match to me just more of cemented it in my head that Carmella is just not a good in-ring worker at all, especially when
I
it
thought
comes
she
to
looked good.
selling. There was multiple like botched spots that would have been really cool, but they all were botched like on her part, and I just couldn't get by it. And it kind of like it obviously didn't ruin the match for me because I still really enjoyed the match, especially towards the end when it picked up a lot. But I don't know, I couldn't get past it, and it really was bothering me. But yeah, I still think at the end was fantastic. It kind of ended the opposite way, or it actually ended the way that I think on the pre-show podcast we did that I said it was going to be. Is that Becky Lynch kind of takes it to Carmella the whole time, and then right as she's about to disarm her, instead of the spear, she hit natural selection and pinned Becky Lynch for it, and Becky Lynch just got she'd had enough,
And then she got her Stone Cold pop. She got her Daniel Bryan pop.
Yeah. Pop of the night really quick. Becky Lynch turning heel and attacking Charlotte.
I don't think she turned heel. I don't think it was a heel turn. I think it was more of a she stood up for herself.
You think this is a Bayley Sasha Banks type thing where Bayley's not turning heel, she's just sticking up for herself?
I hope it's not a Bayley Sasha Banks thing, because then they'd just be partners on Tuesday with no explanation other than they went to some counseling thing.
With Dr. Whoever. Dr. Count Me Out, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. I did say this was perfect. I forgot one detail that I know you really didn't like. Becky Lynch's makeup.
Becky Lynch looked like a young white-tailed deer, and I'm not about it at all.
You were saying earlier how you were a deer specialist.
I consider myself somewhat of a deer aficionado, a
savant,
hunter, if you will.
A savant of deer?
A savant, yes, you could say that, yeah.
Okay, that's it? That's all you wanted to say about it?
I'm too mad to have any words other than that, to be honest with you.
I am excited for Becky chasing Charlotte, though. I'm excited
for that because we're gonna get some damn good matches out of that, and also
I think
just one more. Wait, before you keep interrupting me, one more quick note before we move on, or I'll let you have your say. Becky Lynch, swag walk. I think it's better than Vince McMahon.
Oh yeah, that swag walk at the end was awesome.
Becky Lynch's swag walk is my new favorite thing in the entire WWE.
I think it's an Irish thing, like Conor McGregor, Becky Lynch. I think they just have it.
True.
I think they just have it. I think they're just cool. Irish people are just cool, and it makes them cool. Anyway, I wanted to say, I think WWE made a real big star tonight. I think they created a star. I kind of agree with you. I think Becky was I wouldn't say very over, but she was over. But now I think she's very, very over, and I think she's going to get a pop again on Tuesday night. And if she doesn't, I'm going to be very angry at that SmackDown crowd because I might go over there and I might just yell at them.
Be like, hey, what do you guys think you're doing?
You're ruining everything.
You're blowing it.
It better be in a good town. They better have good towns Monday and Tuesday night.
To be honest with you, I cannot wait for Tuesday night because SmackDown is going to be insane.
Yeah,
Becky Lynch's promo on SmackDown on Tuesday is going to be, pardon the pun, straight fire. So,
all right, with that great pun, we're gonna move on to. Is it another squash match?
No, it was not actually. It was the WWE Championship match.
Oh, I thought it was Balor.
No, it was. I think our favorite match of the night. Wouldn't you say?
This is This is my number 2.
This is my favorite match of the night.
I'm gonna call this Daddy's Home 2.
Daddy's Home 2.
Daddy's Home, yeah. It's the sequel to that one movie.
Well, but there's already a Daddy's Home 2, so we'll call it Daddy's Home 3, Daddy's Homier.
How about the Adam Sandler flick? What is that movie called?
Grown Ups?
No, where he has the little kid. Big Daddy.
Big Daddy, there you go. Big Daddy 2.
Yeah.
So, I mean, them coming into the ring and really setting the stage for just the rest of the show with Joe cutting that promo that just, makes Styles lose his shit. I mean,
like what I'm doing now, cutting you off, and Joe cutting off, was it JoJo?
Yeah.
That was awesome. They really got the whole match going. I think it got the crowd hot, and then Joe and them they put on a pretty good match. They could have been better, but I feel like they're saving a lot for another feud, another battle.
But see, even though like they might have been like saving a lot, I really think that like that was still really fucking good.
Good.
Like, I mean, that was everything I expected it to be. It was like, it was personal, it was brutal, it was bloody. I mean, I wholeheartedly believed that they fucking hated each other throughout the entirety of that match, and they wanted nothing more than to beat the ever-living shit out of each other.
I think they added a lot of good elements too, like the Coquina Clutch. It didn't put AJ away. The Styles Clash couldn't put AJ away, or they couldn't put Joe away. And then Joe teased the Muscle Buster, which we predicted on the show, the preview show. We said the Muscle Buster's coming back. And then he almost brought it out. They teased it just enough to make you really want it. And then they had the kind of like The Rock did this a while back, where he took the headset off of like JR and he started talking to the crowd. And then Joe went and talks to AJ's wife. It was kind of cool. It was awesome.
I honestly thought the crowd was going to lose its shit when he was like, I made you a promise and I'm not going to be able to keep it. He's not going to be home, but I could be your daddy.
That was hysterical. And then the whole crowd chanting,
"Who's your daddy?"
That was awesome. That was fun. I can't wait for this feud. I can't wait for them just to brawl Tuesday night. This is the one time where I usually hate when the whole locker room has to break them up. I don't want the locker room. I want like a whole like security. I want a SWAT team out there getting ready to break them up.
I want the U.S. Marshals that Roman Reigns beat up to come back and get in the middle between them and then get beat up again.
Yeah, that's what I agree. I want that really badly.
Yeah, this is another one I'm really looking forward to on Tuesday night. So, and I think that in hindsight, while I really wanted Joe to win, I think probably is the best case scenario for Joe because he's in AJ Styles' head now. I mean, that ending to me was just him losing his mind and he lost his composure and couldn't think straight anymore. And I think that's when Joe's is most dangerous because he's a cold, calculating son of a bitch, and he's gonna beat him. He's gonna beat him.
Hey, I got something for you.
Yeah, lay it on me. Yeah, that was it. That was exactly what we came to expect and exactly what we got. So we'll move on to another SmackDown match, non-title match.
The Blue Brand.
Miz versus Daniel Bryan. Another really, really good match.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. It was awesome. I loved it. I thought it was perfect. The ending was... I gotta stop saying perfect. It was really, really, really good. I'm gonna give it 4.8. Or no, I'm gonna give it like 4.2 mics out of 5.
Okay.
It was awesome. I had a lot of fun. The it kicks, the yes kicks, the everything, the submissions, everything. He stole Daniel Bryan. They had the crowd kind of going. It was good. It was what the rivalry is meant to be, and the rivalry's going to keep going. It was good.
I agree. Yeah, it was a good way to. So I think further the rivalry. Miz was out there being his usual cocky, taunting self. He was taunting every move Daniel Bryan made. It was very obviously for a while has been stealing his moves and that kind of thing, and then was very obviously taking them and using them back against him and having fun doing it. And the ending too with Miz not winning clean and getting the brass knuckles from Maurice is fantastic. Yeah, by the way, get you a wife that gives you brass knuckles in the ring when you're in trouble.
Get you a Maurice. A ride or die. Maurice is the definition of ride or die.
Maurice is the definition of ride or die.
You need a ride or die chick in your life, and that is what Maurice is.
Maurice, for sure. Get you a Maurice. We need to make that a hashtag.
I'm going to make that Maurice's ride or die.
Go ahead and tweet it out. Hashtag get you a Maurice. Or ride or die. Either way, I don't care.
I like the homage to William Regal. They were talking about NXT, the whole build-up, the 8 years ago. The GM of NXT.
Yep.
Gave him the brass knucks. Does Mike the Mizanian, is that how I say his last name?
Mizanin.
Does he have the best right hook in the game? I haven't seen a
He
right
knocked
hook
out
like that since WrestleMania 17 when Tyson knocked out Stone Cold or HBK.
No, that was like
14?
Shit, that was not 17. That was
14?
like 15.
Whatever, that one. Set in 98, I think. I think it was 98.
Yeah, that would have been 14. It was 14.
14, yeah, 98, I think. But yeah, I haven't seen a right hook that mean since Mike Tyson.
It was nasty. I mean, what irony that Miz pinned Daniel Bryan by punching him in the face. So
yeah, I mean, Daniel Bryan should have just punched him in the face more.
I mean,
that's all he said he was going to do.
He said he was going to do it, and he didn't do it enough. So I don't see what the problem is, Daniel.
I really hope that really frustrates our Daniel Bryan stance.
I hope we get a couple angry tweets about how we just don't respect Daniel Bryan's work ethic enough.
We just need to be really heelish with the Miz. We just need to take the Miz-Taraj side. Oh man, don't you feel bad for the Miz-Taraj though? They don't get to party with the Miz. They didn't believe. They thought the B stood for Bryan, when the B really stood for beat down, brass knucks.
The Miz-Taraj won off a technicality, off a lucky break. They're not the champions that the world deserves. They're not even the ones that the champions that the world needs. They can go suck eggs, if I'm being honest with you.
The Miz-Taraj has the best undefeated streak I've seen since the Taker at WrestleMania, the Goldberg streak.
They're also the B team now, so at least show some respect, Mike. Come on.
The B team stands for unbeatable.
That's true. Well, let's go ahead and just skedaddle on over to the Demon Finn Balor versus Stephanie McMahon's personally appointed constable of Monday Night Raw, Baron Corbin.
Wow.
I know, Mike, you had kind of had this, spoiled for you a little bit. I had not, and so when it kind of the lights went out and the red light kind of came on, I was very, very excited.
Yeah, I was stunned, shocked. I didn't even know. I completely forgot about the character.
I had too. I kind of thought that it was going to be something they kind of had just written off, honestly. And I was glad that they didn't. They brought it back, and I thought at a very appropriate time. It was the match was very appropriate. It was all Balor, all offense, and it was a squash match, and that's exactly as it should be. I mean,
it was a great squash for what it was.
It was a good squash match. It was a pretty good squash match. The Demon went
after him. Corbin was like, not ready. He's like, no way. And then it was awesome. I'm hoping this is a jump start for Finn Balor, but I feel like somehow Corbin's just going to complain about this. And then Kurt Angle's going to laugh it off or something.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I hope it's the end of this feud.
Maybe we get a new Corbin that's dangerous. A constable Catwoman Corbin with Catwoman face paint.
I hope so. We all know how Vince loves face paint, so.
Oh, he's gonna love face paint.
He's got to. Moving on to the U.S. title match between Shinsuke Nakamura and Jeff Hardy. I mean, this match was about what we expected it to be. It wasn't, fantastic. It wasn't even really great, but it was good.
Yeah.
It hit all the spots we planned.
I was really thrown off by Jeff Hardy using that swanton to hit the side of the ring when everyone thought his back was done. We didn't even think he was going to be able to go. And then he does that insane swanton, not off the top rope, off the top of the ring post.
Yeah, off the ring post. I'm a little shocked, frankly, appalled, maybe. But I think that Jeff Hardy's just doing it so he can get full workers' comp from WWE, and he's like, no, I'm good, I can do it. And then they're going to be like, you have like a fused vertebrae, 6 pinched nerves, and you're never going to be able to walk again. And he's going to be like, all right, good deal. And that's going to be it. We're never going to hear from him again. And I don't know. One
thing I did like about this, I liked Jeff Hardy coming out, playing to the crowd, doing the Shinsuke stuff. Trying to get in Shinsuke's head, I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, it was kind of nice to see, like Jeff Hardy kind of get into Shinsuke's mind a little bit. Kind of take his MO from him and turn back on him.
Yeah, that was cool. And then Randy Orton comes out at the end.
You got anything else to say about it?
The Randy Orton thing.
Oh yeah, Randy.
Which was crazy. thought he was going to come out and just crush someone.